coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound. Appreciate the love. You know what time it is. I appreciate the support. We out here, man. 333 three times. I'm here 3 times. I'm here 3 times. You did? You get it? You get it? I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the support, man. Big love to everybody who rock with me, man, on TBP Nation. Man, we out here. We pushing positive energy. That's all we doing. That's all we doing. We just trying to make a difference, man, in this big world, man. We just trying to make a difference. And trying to save some of the youngest that we can save. Trying to educate, man. Trying to uplift, motivate, elevate, you know, stimulate them to do the best that they can do in life and not get caught up in the hooks. Boom! That's out there in life. That's meant to drag you down in the abyss. So that's what we doing. So big love to everybody who support the movement, man. Everybody who support the platform. I do appreciate you more than you know, more than you understand. Trust and believe me. I cry to you before I lie to you, man. I appreciate you. Just for listening, just for tuning in, just for locking in, telling somebody, liking, comment, sharing, subscribing. All of that means a lot, man. It helps the movement grow, helps the platform grow, man. It helps to get this message out here. And in doing so, we might save somebody. And that's all that we can hope to do. You know, so big love to TBP Nation, man. Stand up, man. Salute. Oh, man. Let's see. Today. Man, I don't know what made me think about this. I think I spoke about my Celly before. But I'm going to speak about him again because it may be some things I left out. So I'm going to speak about it because it was on my brain. But somehow, some way today, man, I thought about my old Celly, man. Big York, man. Big New York, right? And I think I spoke on him before, man. But I knew New York through the compound, just moving around the compound. Big dude, man. I mean, big dude. Probably like 6'2", 6'3", about 250. Chest set out like this. That was his trademark, his asset, his chest. His chest was huge, man. You know, and he worked, you know, stay on the weight pile or whatnot. But that was it. His chest. He probably had the biggest chest on the compound. He was a big old boy, you know. And he from New York, so you know what I'm saying, son. He got that New York swag. But and from what I knew about him before we became Cellies, he was a thorough dude. You know, he had respect. You know, ain't nobody just gonna try him. Ain't nobody running up on him. Da 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 da. And I knew he always had the wine. He always sold wine. That was his hustle. You got a lot of dudes in prison, man. They flat-foot hustlers. Flat-foot hustlers mean they gonna get it out the mud. They gonna get it out the dirt. They ain't got no money coming in. They ain't got no whole lot of support from the street. They can't get the sack in. They ain't got no money on their books. But they'll go away, find a way to make it happen, to get some money, to take care of their needs. New York way was he gonna make that wine. If he get caught, he get caught. He go to jail, he take his lick, come back, set up shop, do it again. That's what he do, right? So I remember I don't know, I think I was in the hole, coming out the hole from some type of tomfoolery, and I go in the cell with him, right? He knew me by name, face, and I knew him by the same name, face. So I go in the cell with him. As soon as I walk in, bringing my stuff in and everything, like, oh, yo, what's up, man? You moving in here? I'm like, yeah. He said, all right, that's what's up, son. I mean, you know, my stuff right there. Go ahead, do what you got to do. I'm going to get out the way, son. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. So, boom, he go out, set my stuff up, get my bunk made up, woo, woo, woo. He on the bottom bunk, he already in there, you know. And then, like I say, he a big joker. I would have given him the bottom bunk anyway, just because of his size. I know he won't climbing up there. You know, we ain't got no stairs or nothing. You got to step on the stool, step on the table. It's just a lot. And a big dude like him, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? As long as I respect him, I will respect that. So, you know, we got along pretty cool, man. York ain't talk that much, man. He watched TV. You know what I'm saying? He low key. He don't really be chopping it up like that. We talk about a few things, you know, little different stuff from New York, DC, street stuff, that other than that. But he was cool. He won't in the way. He was clean. He kept the cell clean. This, that, and the third. So then I started seeing him, you know, going to the kitchen, coming back, coming back. He go to every child. He go to every child. He come back. But in the morning, where we was at this time, you could go there, man. They got big old, like the Jones you might go into a restaurant, and they got the big cooler with the different stuff in it. This was during this time, we still had them big coolers in there where you can get orange juice, coffee, or milk, or grapefruit juice, whatever they had. He would fill up buckets and buckets that he done stole and sterilize a juice and bring it back. He'll steal fruit, he'll steal bread, he'll steal whatever he take. He'll get somebody in the kitchen to get him a milk bag, and he be making that wine, right? So I'm like, oh man, he told me though, he was like, look, I be making that wine, son, you know what I'm saying? But don't worry, man, you know what I'm saying? If they come up in here and they find it, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take mine, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make that wine though, right? So I said, man, do you know what I'm saying? You taking your own case, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? So he used to make the wine, and he was unique with the way he did it. He would literally take the bag, the milk bag. They got these big old milk bags that got a nozzle on it. So that bag is thick. That bag ain't going to bust. If a dude buy a milk bag from a dude, you might buy a milk bag from a dude for like $25. Yeah, a bag. Because you could reuse it. You just got to wash it, clean it out, reuse it. Whereas if you use a regular trash bag, whatever you got to use to make this wine, you have to keep buying those because they only good for one time. They may bust, they ain't good but for one time. A milk bag you probably can use 10, 15 times if you can keep it. But if you get caught with a milk bag, you going down like, you know what I'm saying, the Titanic, because, you know, it's illegal. So the dudes, when they would have these big milk bags in the machine in the kitchen, somebody that work in the kitchen would steal that milk bag. Now they're gonna do all this and all. Where the milk bag was, and the guy gone, so you know, inmate might have stolen it. They're gonna go through some hassle. But dudes gonna take the chance to steal it, to sell it, because they gonna get like $25, $30 or whatever the case may be. You know, so he'd get the milk bag. And he would take the milk bag, fill it up, put all his fruit, put all his wine, put all his ingredients in there. And we had these hangers on the wall. He would hang the milk bag of wine on the wall and cover it up with clothes, shirts, coats, and state pants and stuff, and just let it be right there. Whereas when the people walk by and they look in the cell, he sprayed, you know, spray all day. You know, we can make our own incense and all this. He put that stuff up in the air all day to keep them off track. So when they would come by and look in there, you know, it always smelled fresh. The cell always was clean. But the way he did it, he ain't had it under bed. He ain't had it nowhere. He did it like that because when it started expanding and blowing up, he could see that the coats and the clothes would be sticking out. So he'll know to go open the top, burp the bag, and close it back up. Smart, real smart. Looking back on it now, it was real smart. But he made the wine right in front of their face. Alright, I ain't had no problem with that. He gonna, you know, break me off. He gonna give me some wine. He gonna drink. I'm gonna drink. You know, we gonna get mellow, chill, whatever. Whenever he come up before he make all his sales. Cool. First thing that I wouldn't even say we really had altercation, but the first thing that happened was in the cell was he used to always leave out of the cell. Go soon as he go out every count. Every time the door open, he leave. He going out. I don't care if it's pod wreck, outside wreck, yard wreck, whatever, he leave. I love a Celly like that. Because I might want to relax sometime. I might want to be by myself sometime. I might want to, you know, get my solitude in or whatever the case may be. He was a dude that always went to every wreck. So when the door's open, he gone. But he would always leave his TV on. So I remember one time I cut his TV off because I'm trying to look out for him. He came back in. He said, man, you cut my TV off? I was like, yeah. He was like, nah, I leave it on purpose. And then he broke down to me how if you leave your TV running, it takes more power when you cut it off. The power surge going on and off is what blows the TV, run the TV down. I ain't know if that was true or not. It sounded good. I ain't messing with his TV no more, which I had no business messing with in the first place because that ain't my business. I did it thinking that we was cool and I'm looking out for him. He explained it to me. Later on, I heard that some more and I ended up always leaving my TV on. So maybe some truth to it, may not. But anyway, other than that, everybody start coming telling me, man, this dude be gunning, man. He be gunning these bros, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Yo, big Celly, man. That joker freaked out, man. He freaked out. I'm like, what you talking about? They said, man, he goes in the shower with his full clothes on and open the door, you know, drop his pants, be, you know, messing with the bros, and bros be screaming on him. I hadn't seen it at this time. I hadn't seen it. I hadn't heard about it. But now dudes start coming and telling me the dudes that's in the block that's cool with me. He's like, man, your Celly freaked out, man. You know, he be wilding, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom. But it ain't my business, but they just pulling my coat. Then the joker came and said, man, he be sitting at the table right in front of the booth. It's a table right in front of the booth. They say he be sitting at the table when they got a woman in there, especially a new woman, and he got holes in the bottom of his pants, and he be exposing himself, you know, acting like he watching TV and messing with the woman in the booth. Right? I said, man, get out. He said, man, yo, so dudes is seeing it, but dudes ain't saying nothing to him because they scared, because he's a big joker. And he ain't scared at all. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna go. So dudes ain't saying nothing to him, so they saying something to me. So I'm like, you saying something to me? Why you ain't saying nothing to him? You know what I'm saying? But they saying it like they want, they like in a joking manner, man, yo, Celly freaked out. But for real, they don't like it, but they don't want to say nothing to him because he a big intimidating dude. And like I say, he ain't now one of them jokers that's walking around and acting like he big and he meek. He letting you be known. If you want some drama, I got some drama for you, son. You know what I'm saying? If you want some wreck, I got some wreck for you, son. If you want to play with them things, I'm gonna play with them things with you, son. He on that type of time, so they a little nervous of him. So I know when I first moved in and sat with him, a lot of people, this side perception being the part, they probably say, oh yeah, they gonna clash, they gonna beef, they gonna have a problem because they know I ain't going for nothing. And then his persona. But I don't never trip when I go in the cell with nobody. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? Long as they don't come at me indirect or crazy, I don't care. When you do, I'm gonna address it. You know. But my thing was this: if you doing all of this, then I ain't tripping. I don't got nothing to do with that. But as long as you ain't doing it in that cell, and then dude start telling me he gunning the bras at night, this in the booth from the cell, from the door. So they on the door. A lot of dudes be up at night. They on the door. I go to sleep. Once I finish watching my TV, doing what I gotta do, I go to sleep. Put a curtain up on my joint so I can't even see inside the cell. I'm trapped in a little cubby hole in my bed. You know what I'm saying? Unless the police is working, act crazy, come around doing the count and shining lights, say, hey man, pull your curtain back. I pull my curtain back, let them see. Other than that, I'm asleep. So I'm like, boom. Now when you telling me he doing this in the cell, I'm really feel some type of way about that because it's gonna make other people perception like what's going on. They don't know if I'm asleep, they don't know if I'm up. They know a dude on the door. So it look like I'm in the cell with an old freak Bama and I'm scared to say something. Because you don't do that around a man. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you don't do that around a man. So now I'm in a conundrum, and I'm like, boom, I don't want to approach this joke about this because it's like you going by rumors, this, that, and the third, and all this and all that. But at the same time, it got the weighing on my mind so much. I said I'm gonna say something to him about it. So I pull up on him about it when we in there doing count. Now, mind you, I told you he's a big joker. He from New York. He ain't scared. So I'm prepared for this to go south, this to go ugly if in case he get aggressive. And when I tell you prepare, y'all, you know, read between the lines. I know what time it is. If it go south, I'm already straight. You know what I'm saying? So boom. But I don't really want no issue with him, not because of who he is or where he from or his size, just because he ain't no bad dude for like to me. What other people perception of him is different. I ain't had no bad issues with him. He ain't been nothing but respectful to me and vice versa. So I pull up, I said, look, man, hey man, look, man, you know I ain't type be getting in nobody's business, man. But you know, we sell this, man. I said, man, look, man, these dudes say, man, you gunning, man, on the door at night, champ. I'm like, man, if you doing that, man, you out of pocket, man, because, you know, I'm up in here, whether I'm asleep or not. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect you to do that. So I'm just asking you, if that's what's going on, man, we you know what I'm saying, we gotta come to some type of understanding about it. So first thing out his mouth, who said that, son? I said, that's irrelevant, man, for real. I'm just letting you know. Nah, son, these dudes be talking and they don't, I mean, who said it, son? Because I pull up on him right there with you, son. What is he doing? Is he looking at me? How he know I'm doing? Is he watching me? Is he watching me too? You know what I'm saying? So it's an awkward conversation that you got to have. It's awkward. All of it is awkward. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, man, all I'm saying is just respect the fact that I'm in here, man. What you do when I ain't in here, I don't care. What you do outside, that ain't my joint, dog. But I'm just saying, obviously, you got Bama's looking. So if the Bama's is looking there, they looking at me funny. And I ain't with that because I ain't taking no side eyes and all this and all that. He's telling me, no, son, no, son, no, son, you wrong, son, because you pulling up on me, son, but you not telling me who's saying what they saying, son. I would tell you, son, you my Celly. If somebody say something about you, son, and I ain't want to say who said it because I know he going to him. He going to him. So then it's like, I'm starting some more, you know what I'm saying? Which it's just awkward. All of it was just awkward to me. I stayed in my PC. He was like, yeah, something. But I knew from that point on, he kind of withdrew, you know. And he was looking at the Bama's in the block, all stone face and all this and all that. I ain't even telling about the part they tell me that you be in the shower, you always there, and got holes in your pants, and you know what I'm saying? It was just too TMI. It was too much information for me. I ain't want the information. I ain't need the information. You know what I'm saying? But these are the type of little things that be, you know, they get things twisted in prison, man, where it started to tighten it up, like, now you on high alert. So now I'm in the cell, I'm sleeping with the Bethlehem right by my pillow. You know, you're on your pillow like this, but that joint right here. You know what I'm saying? It's right here. So, little different things like that, because I don't know what he thinking. I don't know what he feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because I just stayed in my peace. In a way, letting you know, like, I ain't with that. If you doing that, don't do that. Because I'm basically saying, without saying it, if I roll over, get up in the night to use the bathroom, bro, and I see you standing in that door, dog, come on, man. Come on, dog. What you think I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? 6'2", 6'3", standing in the door, 250 pounds naked. Man, I'm gonna snap, dog. Real talk. And he understood because that's penitentiary talk when I'm telling him, like, don't do that while I'm in here because I wouldn't do it to you. That means what I just said. He knows that. That's an unspoken language. So he could take offense to that, especially if he into that. And he was into that. But at the time, I wasn't sure because dudes would say anything. Dudes would be scared of him, and dude might not want him in the block. Dude might want to get him out of the block. Dude might want to use me as a scapegoat. I'm hip to all of this. You see what I'm saying? But lo and behold, he started getting cases. He got a case for standing in the shower. The lady said he was gunning. During this time, they won't locking you straight up for gunning. They, you know, you might have to get 1, 2, maybe 3, whatever the case may be, depending on who the person was, before they lock you up. But it eventually changed. At one time they catch you gunning, you going to jail. Every time you gun, you going to jail. But at this time, you could just get a charge. You had to beat the charge. He got a charge. Said the lady said in the booth he was in the shower, fully clothed, dropped his pants, opened the door, and was masturbating on her. So she wrote him a charge. He screamed up, but she lying, man. Oh man, when they serving him the charge, because they gotta serve you the charge at the door. So I heard the charge, right? And he snapping. I don't know if he putting on for me or what, but he telling the police, man, hey man, that's some BS, man. Man, she said I did what? Man, come on, son. What I look like? Come on, son. I'm in the shower, fully clothed, son. Come on, son. I'm in the shower, fully clothed, son, with my pants down, son. Why she ain't call y'all right then, son? Why she write a charge that y'all bringing it to me now, son? Her ship ain't even on, son. She left 4 hours ago, son. You know, he doing all of that. So I don't know. But in my mind, with what I heard and what I'm hearing from the police reading this charge, I'm like, yeah, he ended that. You know what I'm saying? He ended it. You know what I'm saying? Then I started thinking about the dude saying he down there at the table, you know, with the hole in his pants and all this. So now I'm starting to look at him like, man, this is a big old freak Bama. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's like everybody locked up, man. Everybody is you know, everybody got their own releases, their own, you know, what they do, man, to try to, you know, the curve they need or whatever. As long as you ain't into, going messing with another man, I don't, what I'm saying? I know dudes gonna do what they do. But it's a way to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And he reckless with it, man. If you go in that pod and you got hoes and you doing all that around 80 dudes where anybody could see you and take offense and feel disrespected and some drama could jump off, then you got me in a situation because you my Celly. So if something jump off with you, I'm expected to move. Something jump off with you, somebody might feel like I'm in the cell with you, like they got to move on me. So I could be getting attacked and not even knowing why I'm getting attacked because of what you doing. You see what I'm saying? So all of this stuff tie in together, man, where you got to be on the same page and got to have some type of understanding. But we was on different pages, but he is his own man. In fact, he was older than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he had been locked up longer than me at the time. I'm not sure, but he was older than me. Just by a couple of years, but I knew he knew what was going on. And he had been in the New York system. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, boom. So like I say, after I confronted him with that, we didn't talk as much. It won't no tension. It won't no nothing. But I was, like I say, sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just prepared. But I ain't had no ill will towards. You know what I'm saying? And then showing up, man, they came and locked him up one night, man. Said he was in the dope. Right now, I don't know what's going on until they coming to get him. So when I get up, and I see the people at the door, and they tell me like, "Come on, man, the people say we got lunch, he acting like he get ready to buck." Now I'm sitting over here like, and you doing this, and we done talked about this, so you still really doing it. So it made me feel a certain type of way, like if you taking the chance of me waking up and catching you, but these people done caught you. But what if I'd have woke up and caught you? You see what I'm saying? So it was weird to me. So I ain't saying nothing. I'm laid in the cut. I'm letting the people do what they do. He talked to the police. I don't know if he gonna buck or not. Now, I ain't really saying that because I got that thing up in here. If they come up in here and want to shake down and go through my stuff, I'm stuck too. Because of what you do. I'm stuck. You see what I'm saying? Because if they shake down, they say they want to shake everything down, and they find that, then I'm going to hold for this, man, and possibly getting transferred because you want to be on the, you know what I'm saying, doing some stuff, man, that we done already talked about. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, they lock them up, take them out. I'm discombobulated, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like the block thinking, man. Some of them jokers probably was in their cell whispering like, man, we told you what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing I could do about it. It ain't like nobody was going to approach me or say nothing to me because they knew what the count was. But I remember running into him later, man. You know what I'm saying? When he got out the hole, I was saying, yeah, we talked, man. We chopped it up or whatever, man. But, he knew he was dead wrong. He told me same thing, deny till you die. He said he won't doing it. She was lying on him. Woo, woo, woo. He was just waving at her, talking to her, whatever the case may be. But, yeah, it was weird, man. We won't never like, you know what I'm saying, no more. We won't, see each other. Nah, keep it moving or whatever. Did I feel a certain type of way? Yeah. Was it a certain type of way where I felt like I need to do something to him? Nah, I wasn't that serious. It just, I know he could never be in the cell with me no more. He couldn't be my Celly. You know what I'm saying? Which at the same time, when it was going on, if we would have came to that conclusion that that's what you do, if he'd have been honest and say, that's what I do, that's what I'm into, I'm going to do it, I'm going to say, boom, okay, well, you need to tell him put you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Or either I would have moved, because it's not a point of being afraid of nothing. It's a point of I'm trying not to get into no situation. If that's what you into, and I moved in the cell with him, man. Now, if he'd have moved in the cell with me, I ain't going nowhere, and you ain't coming in there with that foolishness. I moved in the cell with him as a part of prison etiquette. You know what I'm saying? It's really his cell. I'm in his cell. That's how it goes in prison. Whoever in that cell first, you move in there, you moved in the cell with them. You in their cell. Now, you may be the most dominant person in the cell. You may be the dude with the biggest reputation. You may be the dude that's the most threat. He may just be a sucker. You could move in the cell with a sucker, but it's still the sucker cell. Technically, you know what I'm saying? You could be running the cell. It's still his cell. You moved in with him. So that's how penitentiary etiquette is. If I move in the cell with you, I moved in your cell. That by definition, that's exactly what happened. So It wasn't no thing. I just knew he couldn't be sellers with me no more. I didn't have no beef with him. I didn't talk bad about him. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like dudes gossip with me and come, man, New York was a bomber, man. Wanted, man, he was in. Now I don't even do that. No, don't even come to me with it. Because I take you and say, you say, what? He was a what? I come on, let's tell him. If you ain't willing to tell him, don't tell me. You know what I'm saying? If you not willing to tell the dude you talking about what you telling me, don't tell me, because I don't want to know. I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? If you going to talk bad about him, now if you try to pull my coat to something like they was doing when he was in the cell and they was doing this, I'm taking this as if these are dudes that I knew. They act like they mess with me. It's just like, man, dudes is saying this, man, woo, woo, and let me know. But if you just coming up to me telling me straight up how you feel about somebody or why, then go tell them. Go tell them. I don't like to get caught up in no rumor mills. Them rumor mills will get you hurt too, because the dude will say something to you, and then he'll go back and tell the dude that you said it about him. And then next thing you know, this dude running down on you, and you don't even know why. So the game is wicked, man. It's treacherous game, man. It's wicked in that penitentiary, dog. But, man, I ain't had no beef with New York, man. And I wish him well, man. I hope he out on the street now doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a whole lot of New York, so it ain't like I'm putting you on Front Street. It's a whole lot of New Yorks. You know, I don't know if it's a whole lot of with a big old... But it's a whole lot of them, though. But anyway, man, shout out to New York, man. Do what you do, man. You had to people had to get through their bit the way they had to get through their bit. And there ain't nobody to judge. Only time I'm judging is when you're around me. Other than that, man, I don't care what you do. It does not matter to me. What you eat ain't going to make me poop. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing was he was in the cell with me, or I was in the cell with him during this time that these things happen, man. But that's just how it be, man. You can't pick your sellers, dog. You can't pick your sellers, and you cannot tell them how to do their time. They got their time. They do it the way they want to do it. You got yours. You do it the way you want to do it. If y'all happen to end up in the same cell together, y'all need to come to a meeting of the minds and understand that if you can't do that, then y'all need to separate. Either you move or he move. It don't matter. If that's what you're trying to do to not create beef, you got to separate. It's simple as that. You know, but like I say, man, shout out to him, man. He do what he do, man. And yeah. But anyway, just a little story for y'all, man. Just another reminder never to end up in a penitentiary, because you never know what situation you may end up in. And furthermore, how are you going to handle that situation? These are questions you will never have to answer if you never choose to go to penitentiary. And I did use the word choose, because you got to choose to go to penitentiary. How do I choose to go to the penitentiary, man? By the way you conduct yourself when you in the free world. That's how you choose to go to penitentiary. Man, so be smart, be safe, man. Make good decisions, man, and stay free. Stay out here, man. We pushing P out here, man, and it's the only place we can do it at is out here, man. You know, because it ain't nothing on the other side but negativity. We out here, we pushing P. We trying to save some kings and queens. If you with that fight, if you with that battle, let's go. TBP Nation, stand up, y'all. Be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And duck them hooks, man. They out there, man. Straight like that. Salute.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.